This is Bird Meadow version 2, a pedagogical multi-agent active inference workbench in pure Elixir on the Beam. Last week we open sourced it and asked the public to poke holes. An external review panel responded within 24 hours. This is the loop closing with Class A evidence.
So what exactly is this? Active inference is a big tent. What did you actually build, and what did the panel test?
It's a discrete time partial observable Markov decision process with mean field variational message passing and an expected free energy weighted policy posterior. One specific instantiation under the free energy principle. We shipped 4 release waves. Each tag, each verified v1.1 fixes a silent learning bug. v1.2 adds distributed systems audit anchors. v1.3 ships 2 falsifiability experiments. And v2 is the substrate finding.
Walk me through the silent bug. That's the single red finding from the panel. What was wrong, and how do you know it's actually fixed?
Both online learning paths read the agent's posterior from the wrong map. The fallback fired every call. The agent appeared to be learning. It was not. We don't trust the fix on inspection. We trust it because 3 positive regression tests now assert state-dependent alpha deltas. If the bug returns, parallel scenarios produce identical alpha matrices and the test fails loud.
Move me to v1.3. The reviewer warned that your geometric prior might be doing all the work, and that expected free energy adds nothing. Did you test that?
3Ms. Active inference, pragmatic greedy on observation amplitude, and uniform random walk. Same bundle, same priors, same world. Honest finding. Greedy tied on amplitude and defaulted to stay. It scored worse than random. That is a publishable failure mode of the baseline, not a victory lap for active inference. We should think immediate hit.
And the belief evolution prediction, did the entropy do what the math says it should?
Withhold observations from t equals 5 through 9. The marginal posterior entropy broadens monotonically toward the natural log of 4, which is 1.386. Then it snaps back within 2 ticks of resumption. Textbook trajectory. The test asserts both.
Now the substrate finding. You promised an NX port to lift the capability ceiling. What actually happened?
First, we proved primitive-level numerical equivalence. 9 tests, 0 failures, to 1 part in 10 to the 9, on random inputs at meadow scale, edge cases, sharply peaked softmax, and 1000-dimensional policy logits. The artifact stands.
Equivalence is necessary, but did the port deliver a speed-up?
No. Drop in dispatch ran 5 times slower. 26 seconds pure Elixir. 121 seconds NX on the same tick. Per call tensor conversion overhead dominates when the kernel is small and invoked thousands of times. We reverted the dispatch. Equivalence proven. Performance refuted. Redesign documented as version 2.1.
Show me the actual workbench. I want to see this thing run, not just the test output.
Here is Bird Meadow at 8x8 with the convergent tier, T1 as the preferred song token. Click a cell, place a bird. Place a second bird in the opposite corner. Start the episode. Each tick the birds perceive their world, plan over policies, and act. The internal state updates by the variable free energy at expected free energy equals we are testing. Live telemetry shows position, last action, and policy entropy per bird. Every number you see is computed by the audit verified math on the Beam in pure Elixir. No mock data.
Give me the class a scoreboard. What does the evidence on this machine today actually say?
322 tests, 0 failures. Compile clean with warnings as errors. 9 out of 9 on NX primitive equivalence. Per Elixir tick at 40.5 seconds, well under the Jido 60-second timeout. The 5-second comfort gate is honest future work for v2.1.
And the methodology piece, the reviewer endorsed something specific. What was it?
The audit anchor as source code test pattern. Every claim in a docstring or design document has a test that fails loud when the claim drifts. The reviewer called it the single most valuable thing this codebase has taught us and recommended adoption by their own ECFRI project. That is the methodology endorsement, not the math endorsement.
Where do you actually need help? What is honestly still open?
The v2.1 NX redesign needs people who have shipped batched matvec and defined compiled kernels. The greedy baseline needs a directional tie break to sharpen the comparison. The resonant tier needs a real hierarchical Bayesian meta model, and we need direct critique of the math from people who think about this for a living.
Names. Who do you want to thank by name, on camera?
Taufristan for the free energy principle and the active inference math we are trying to honor. Alia Marin for the variational Bayes and CVM exposition that disciplined our Q over P notation pass. Jim DeLong for reminding us that pedagogical software is an econ history act of public good. And Jeremy Jones for the 8 critic review panel that surfaced the derivative finding and the NX refutation.
Last beat. Who are you looking for? Who should reach out?
Solution. Wright Universal is seeking regenerative architects, systems thinkers, dreamers, builders, hustlers, people who build bigger worlds and create opportunities for others. If this is what we want to do, or say, Mikey get pause and add solution right and down, or open an issue on the repo. The loop is open. Next finding welcome. 3 quick things before we close. The framework this workbench is built on is documented in the book Orchestrate Prompting, the professional method for AI outputs. On Amazon, the companion book is Level Up, the AI Usage Maturity Model, 5 Levels of AI Excellence with examples from the field. Also on Amazon, and the audio companion to the math we just demonstrated is the Active Inference podcast on Amazon Music. Links in the description. Then build something. Open an issue. Reach out. The loop is open.